evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Or should I say, good morning. Anyway, I would like to welcome you for tonight's talk, 7 Secrets to MLM Success. Now, I presume that most of you here, alright, you are in the MLM business. Yes, how many of you are involved in MLM business at the moment? Alright. I presume the rest who are not involved are looking about what MLM is all about, okay? So anyway, it does not matter because what I'm going to share with you tonight, basically in this 1 hour, 2 hour, is basically about what MLM is about. Now, most people, they join MLM just because somebody tells them that MLM is good, alright? But without knowing what MLM is about, at the end of the day, you know, when they fail, a lot of people start to blame that MLM is no good. Is that true or not? More people will blame MLM. That's why MLM is one of the industry today in Malaysia, and not only Malaysia, in other parts of Asia, it has got a bad image. Alright, when people hear about MLM, they become very defensive. So I would say that it is because of ignorance, alright, nothing more. So what I want to share with you basically about the 7 secrets to MLM success. Now, I have written quite a number of books. One of the books I wrote is on the insider secrets to network marketing. And recently, I wrote these 7 secrets to MLM success because I noticed that a lot of people who are in the MLM industry, they are struggling. Alright, they are struggling. Sometimes they fail and they blame the MLM industry, like what I say. Alright, so the whole intention of this book is to show you how to pick the right company, how to become successful in this industry. Alright, so let's have a look at what we're going to talk about today. Now, what is MLM actually? Is it a scam? Most people who do not understand MLM, they say MLM is a scam, right? Quick get rich scheme and so on. But actually, what is MLM? Let's have a look. The truth is that, alright, it is a successful and proven system for the distribution of product and services. That's all. MLM is just a system of distribution of product and services. Alright? And today, a lot of big companies are using the MLM business model to market their product as well. Companies like IBM, even Toyota, Coca-Cola, you know, they are using this MLM business model because it's just a system of distribution of product and services, that's all. Okay? It is one of the best business models that allows ordinary people to earn extraordinary income. A lot of people get into MLM because they realize that in the MLM business, there is no limit to the income that you can earn. It's up to you, alright? But if you do some other business or even if you are working for somebody, there's a limit to what you can earn. But through the MLM business model, it's a fantastic business model and it allows you to earn income that you never dream of. Alright, that's why a lot of people are excited about this business. Now, a successful business model, alright, it's a successful business model. It combines this powerful concept. So when you talk about MLM, you must understand that what are the concepts lying behind this MLM business. Alright, number one, it is a franchising concept. Alright, number one is a franchising concept. I'm sure you are aware of franchising, isn't it? Is it a very successful concept? Look at McDonald's, is it very successful? Look at Kentucky Chicken, franchising is very successful. So basically when you talk about multi-level marketing or MLM, you're talking about franchising concept. Now how many of you would like to have a franchise for McDonald's? Put up your hand. Most of you don't put up your hand probably because of the cost involved. Is that true or not? To get a franchise, it might cost you $1 million or even more than $1 million to get a franchise. And when they give you a franchise, it is only for a particular location. True or not? Do they give you the franchise for whole of Malaysia or Asia? No, just for that particular location and it costs you so much. But do you understand that with the MLM business, you have a franchise to do that business throughout the whole world? Is that exciting? For just a mere maybe 60 ringgit or 100 ringgit that you join in, alright, you can have a business that you can do anywhere. You have a franchise. Alright, do you realize that if somebody is not a member of your company, they go there, the company won't sell them also. True or not? They have no right to do the business. But when you sign up for a particular company, you have a franchise to do that business throughout the whole world. So I believe that you should treat the business like a big business. Not just like, you know, a small business because you invest 60 ringgit or 100 ringgit for getting started, you know. That's why most people do not become successful. They don't see the big picture behind, right? So it's a franchising concept. The second thing is that it is based on exponential growth. Alright? Now Albert Einstein says it is the eighth wonder of the world, you know, exponential growth. Alright, you realize that if I ask you this question, if today I give you 500,000 ringgit cash, and give you a choice, if you want the second alternative, I give you 1 cent, but double it every single day for 30 days. Which one would you choose? The 500,000 or the 1 cent, doubling every day? After 30 days, you have more than 10 million, my friend. Just 1 cent, starting, but doubling. That is exponential growth. Are you with me? So when we talk about network marketing, it is a concept of exponential growth, which is what we call leveraging as well. You see, in conventional business, it's a lot of people, it's one person, sorry. In a conventional business, it's one person working very hard to generate the volume. Yes? One person working very hard, but we talk about MLM business model, it is a lot of people, each one doing a little bit. It's exciting. Alright? And the last one, I will add that is internet. Now, this is the area that a lot of people do not use yet. I must say that, a lot of people who are involved in network marketing today, they do it the traditional way, yes or no? But you realize that today the internet is here to stay. Alright, Bill Gates quoted this, don't quote me, alright? Bill Gates quoted this, in the next few years, there will only be 2 types of businesses. Either you are on the net, or you are out of business. Alright, so are you using the internet as a tool to promote what you are doing today? Most people are not. You are doing the traditional way, isn't it? Later on, I'll share with you what you do previously may not work today anymore. Okay? What are the benefits? Let's quickly run through the benefits of network marketing. Number 1, you can start your own business today. Is that exciting? Have you heard of J. Paul Getty? How many of you have J. Paul Getty? He was the first billionaire in the United States, Alright, and in his book, he said that to be truly successful, there are 6 things you need to fulfill. And the top on the list is you must own your own business. Only when you own your own business, you earn how much income. Alright, you have a choice of where you work, how you work, and with whom you work. You are in total control. Okay, so most of us sitting in this room, and those outside there as well, realize that having your own business is one of the best alternatives. True or not? But why is it most of us do not start a business? Because of various factors, yeah? Capital involvement, the risk involved, and so on. But you realize that in the network marketing business, you can start a business tonight. Yes or no? You can start a business tonight because network marketing is your own business, and you don't have to wait until you have 100,000, 200,000 to invest, or you go for college or technical school to learn to get the knowledge to start a business. No. In network marketing, you can start today your own business. Okay? Low setup costs and operating expenses. If you want to start a conventional business, the capital investment is very high. The monthly running expenses is also very high. But if you are talking about starting a network marketing company, is it high? To get started, maybe just less than 100 ringgit you can get started, alright? Maybe you need to buy a little bit of stock, that's about it. Alright, maybe a few $100 worth of stock, that's all. Alright, so low setup costs and operating expenses. You work from home, how do you like that? You don't have to have a big office. When people ask me, Richard, where is your office? I just have to tell them, my office is just 3 foot away from my bed, that's about it. When I wake up early in the morning, 3 feet away, that is my office. Is that simple or not? Alright, so it's very simple. You don't have to have a big office, so your expenses is kept very low. No experience needed. Yeah. Now, I'm a chartered accountant by profession. Alright, how many of you can become a chartered accountant? Or let's say if I'm a lawyer, how many of you can be a lawyer or a doctor for that matter? You can't. Yeah, you're not qualified, you don't have the experience. Okay? But here in the network marketing business, you don't need experience at all. You know why? Because you can learn as you earn. True or not? It gives the opportunity to learn and earn. But the sad part of this is that most people, they want to learn everything first before they get started. They want to know everything first before they get started, which means that they will never get started. Alright, if you want to get started, start now, today, because you can learn and earn at the same time. Okay, it's a very simple business, that's all. Unlimited income potential, as I said just now, how much you want to earn from this business is up to you. There are people who earn, few $100s a month. There are people who earn tens of thousands. There are people who earn hundreds of thousands a month. There are people who earn millions a month. Yes or no? It's up to you in the network marketing business. It's an international business as well. How do you like that? You can be in Malaysia, but your business can be worldwide because through the network marketing concept of leveraging. Okay? Along the way, you might not know somebody in India, let's say, but somebody in your organization knows somebody in India, and the business can grow to India or into China, to any parts of the world. Is that exciting or not? Alright? In a conventional business, if you want to open a market overseas, wow. You know, there's a lot of expenses involved, a lot of manpower involved, and so on. But here, basically, you know, you just need to know somebody, or somebody down your downline there need to know somebody, and it will grow. Alright? Passive and residual income. How to like that? That's why a lot of professional people like myself, they're involved in network marketing because it gives them opportunity, alright, to earn passive income and residual income. When you do conventional business or when you work for somebody, you are trading time for money. Alright? You trade time for money. When you can work, that's money. When you stop working, is that money? No, even in business for that matter. I had been a chartered accountant for more than 20 years. I had my own accounting practice. The moment I stopped the practice, the income stopped. 20 years all gone down the drain, true or not? Yeah? And for professional people like me, the certificate follows you. It doesn't follow your wife or your children, true or not? It follows you. The moment you stop the certificate, it only follows you. You know, I had my own accounting practice. My wife can't go into the office and take over the office. She's not qualified. She don't have the certificate. Yes or no? So it's important to realize that in this business, you are not trading time for money. You are leveraging on a successful system. Alright? Self-improvement. For those who are involved in network marketing, you should realize that, you know, in network marketing, there's a lot of self-improvement, isn't it? Because this is a business of leadership. You learn how to lead people. Alright? So this is a very interesting aspect of network marketing. Life contribution. Life of contribution. Yeah, when you do network marketing, are you contributing to society, to people? You are helping people to improve their lifestyle, their finances, and so on. That's a fantastic thing you are doing. Yeah? So network marketing is basically a life of contribution that you can live. Legacy is also important. Alright? Because when you work hard in this business, once you build a big network, alright, in the future, even when you stop or you're not around, the income will go down to your next generation. Alright? Are you with me here? It's important. Okay? That's why a lot of professional people does this. Are involved with this business. Alright? Now let's have a look at the 7 secrets itself now. That was just the introduction. Alright? Now let's look at all the 7 secrets separately. Now what are all these 7 secrets all about? Alright? There are simple things that you need to do. That's all. Which most of us do not do. Alright? They're simple things that we need to do. It's very obvious to most of us, but we do not do it. That's why we are not successful. Alright? One of the things I want to point out to you is this. When you build your MLM business, you need to build it for life. Is it easy to build an MLM business or not? It's tough, my friend. Yes or no? It's very tough. But a lot of people keep on hopping from one company to another. Is that a waste of time? I see most of us here are not young anymore. Yes? We got no time to waste to hop from one company to another. Yeah? You got to find a good company and make sure you stick to that company and work for it. Because it's tough to build a company. Alright? So it's important to choose the right company with the right product and so on, and work this business for life. Not hopping. You know, I know some people have this mentality of hopping from one company to another. You know why? They want to be the pioneer. If you want to be pioneer, there's no end. Every month there's new company coming out. Yes or no? Alright. Okay, the first thing I want to tell you is that if you want to be successful in the MLM business, are you hungry for success? This is the most important question. A lot of people want to be successful, yes? A lot of people want to be rich, to earn a lot of money. But are they committed to become rich? Are they hungry to do whatever it takes to become successful? Yes or no? Yeah. If they say, I want to be rich, but when you tell them come for meeting once a week, or no time, then you're lying to yourself. Yes or no? Because you have to commit. You have to be hungry for success. If you want to be successful, it's not only in MLM, but in anything we do in life, you know, we have to commit if you want to become successful, as simple as that. Alright, so the big question, number one, is that are you hungry, really hungry for success? Are you willing to do anything it takes to become successful? Anything it takes, provided it doesn't violate universal law and the rights of other human beings. Alright? So basically, are you hungry for success? If you are not, then you will never become successful. Let me share with you my own experience to show you what hunger is all about. Alright, I'm a chartered accountant by profession. Alright, I had my own accounting practice in Terengganu. I had been practicing in Terengganu for 20 years. I'm not from Terengganu, I'm from Kelantan, alright? You know where's Kelantan? But I went to Terengganu to start my accounting practice there from zero. I do not know many people in Terengganu, not many. I don't know anybody in Terengganu. I went to Terengganu to build my own accounting practice there from zero. Alright, and I built a practice there until after 20 years, I built quite a substantial practice there. Alright, but I was still hungry for success. And during that 20 years, that was how I was introduced to network marketing. And somebody introduced me to network marketing, and he was just a Form 3 dropout, that's all. A person who have not passed even his Form 3 exam. He was so proud he didn't sit for the exam, so he got no chance to fail. Alright? And me as a chartered accountant got to learn from this Form 3 dropout. So one lesson you got to learn it from me is that, if you want to be successful, let go of the ego, alright, and learn even from somebody who is not as qualified as you. Can you do that or not? If you want to be successful, you got to learn from somebody. I may know about accountancy, but I do not know anything about network marketing during that time. So I'm willing to learn from him. Alright, so I was in Terengganu for 20 years. I built from a zero-based accounting firm to a quite substantial-sized accounting firm, and I had achieved quite a lot of success there. Alright, I played golf there. Alright, and I was the secretary of the golf club. I would play golf there as well. Alright, I played squash for the Strait of Terengganu. I was the secretary of the Royal Golf Club and the Squash Club. I was also basically the secretary of the Accounting Association there as well. What else? I was the president of the Lions Club as well. So I did quite a lot of things there. But after 20 years being in Terengganu, I told myself, I'm still hungry. Because there's a limit what I can do there. Alright? For those who have visited Terengganu, you know how Terengganu look like, isn't it? Is it fast or slow? Just like any of the small town in Malaysia, It's slow moving, because you know why? The mascot of Terengganu is a turtle. So the mascot is a turtle, so turtle doesn't walk that fast, So when you go to a big roundabout in Kuala Terengganu, there's a picture of a turtle, there's a statue of a turtle there. Now no more, of course. During that time, just to remind you, go slow. Alright, so in Terengganu, you have traffic jam as well, not only in KL, but the only difference is that in Terengganu, you have traffic jam with only one slow car in front. Here you have thousands of cars in front, so that's the difference there. The lifestyle is slow moving. So I spoke to my wife, Nancy, I said, it's time for us to move. Alright, we now have to become Ninja Turtle. No more just Turtle. So about 5 years ago, we made a decision to move to Kuala Lumpur. So 5 years ago, because we are hungry to move on and we are willing to change, these are the two important things. I'm willing to change. I told my wife, said, okay, after 20 years, then let's make a decision, let's move here. So within 2 weeks of making a decision, we moved to Kuala Lumpur. That was 5 years ago. So we let go of everything. We let go of everything there, and we moved to Kuala Lumpur. And again, I got to start from zero again. I don't have many people. The only person I know is my sister, who's here. So basically, I have to start all over again here. Alright, and one of the things I thought to myself, if I come to Kuala Lumpur, I don't have many friends, how do I look for friends? So one of the ideas struck me is that, why don't I go for seminars? Like this, I go to attend a lot of seminars, I pay thousands and thousands of dollars. I haven't attended Anthony Robbins' seminar in Singapore and so on. I spend a lot of money and I get to know a lot of people. And I realized that a lot of people who go for seminar, most of them are not successful. You know why? They go, listen, go back, after that do nothing. True or not? And they become seminar junkies, my friend. So one seminar changed my life. You know why? I went to that seminar and basically I was sitting beside this young man. And this young man is a PhD holder, and I found out from him that he wrote a book. And for 30 years of my life, I wanted to write a book. Even when I was studying in UK, I wanted to write a book. But I never wrote the book. You know what? There's a lot of people like you all sitting here. I want to do so many things, but never do. I want one day, yes or no? But when I sit beside this young man, I was impressed. I said, wow, how come he wrote a book? And I wanted to write. For 30 years, I wrote nothing. So what I did was that, this one thing, you got to ask people who are successful or people who have done it. Don't ask the people who have not done it. They say no good or cannot do. Are you with me? You want to be successful in MLM? Ask the opinion of people who are successful, mix with people who are successful, and you become successful. So I told this young man, I said, can I meet you for a cup of coffee after the seminar? And he consented to it. So I met him for 1 hour in a coffee shop. And in that 1 hour, I spent him char kway teow and coffee. Oh, that's all. Alright? Seriously. I grilled for 1 hour how he wrote his book. What are the ways he do it? You know, how he got Sprinter, how he got the ISBN and so on. All these things, you know, I grilled him. And after that 1 hour, I told myself, that's it. I'm going to come up with my first book. You see, Anthony Robbins says this, you know, change happens in an instant. It is the decision to change that takes a long, long, long time. True enough. You want to change, you can change in an instant. It is the decision to change that takes a long time. So after I made that decision, true enough, after 2 or 3 months, I came up with my first book, Cappuccino and Success. Alright? And let me tell you, coming out with a book, it's not easy, yeah? Especially your first time, you know. But I was happy, it was an achievement, right? My whole family, my relative, nobody wrote a book before. And I wrote a book. But you see, one thing I want you to know is this, you know. After you do something, you know, most people when they set a goal, they reach a goal, what happened? They stop. You got to set higher goals, isn't it? So, let me advise you, after my first book, I didn't stop there. I keep on going and going and going, and today I wrote more than 10 books. Okay? And this is one of my latest books, 7 Secrets to MLM Success. You know how long it took me to write this book? 2 days. 2 days, my friend. But of course, when I wrote the other book, it took me about 2 months, 3 months to write a book, you know. Sitting down and writing a book. Okay? But anyway, I'm not here to teach how to write a book. But basically, you know, what I'm trying to prove to you is that if you want to change, can you change? So are you hungry or not? You got to be hungry. I was willing to move out of inconvenience from Kuala Terengganu to come to KL. Is that true? Was I willing to change? 20 years I threw away. Came here, started new, and within 5 years now, I can see that we have moved up many levels. Why? Because we decide to change. Is that true or not? Okay? So, this is the most important thing. Are you hungry for success? If you're not hungry for success, tonight go back. Okay? List on a piece of paper. Where are you now? Where are you going to head in the next 3 years, my friend? Most people, in the next 3 years, it will be still the same. True or not? So you got to be serious. You got to be hungry. Okay? Now, let's have a look. This is what I discovered. One of the greatest secrets to success is to be able to identify a major trend and position yourself in front of that wave. Right? When there is a wave, a very big wave, you should position yourself in front. So it's easier for the wave momentum to bring you across forward. Is that true or not? Some people, they say, what, you know, you do first, I wait and see. That means they're waiting at behind the wave, you know. Right? Or some, even worse, they go against the wave. I don't believe. Alright? Whether you like it or not, the wave is going to come, yeah? So, to become successful, one of the most important ingredients is that you must be able to identify a major wave, position yourself in front of the wave. Okay, now let me tell you, this is my opinion, alright? One of the biggest waves today is the internet, correct or not? One of the biggest waves is the internet. And another big wave is the health and wellness industry, my friend. Yes or no? Paul Zane-Pilzer, you know Paul Zane-Pilzer? Paul Zane-Pilzer, he was, alright, the youngest vice president of Citibank. Alright, he became a millionaire by the age of 25. By the age of 30, he was worth more than 10 million. He was the advisor to 2 US presidents. Is he successful? He said, alright, in the next few years, there will be more than 10 million millionaires. 10 million millionaires in the United States alone. Not talking about elsewhere, in the US alone. And these new millionaires will come from 3 sectors, you see. And one of the sectors is coming from the home-based business. Is MLM a home-based business?
Yes.
The second, it says comes from intellectual distribution. That means teaching other people, encouraging other people, giving information. Are you with me? Is MLM giving people information, teaching people? Yes. And the third is, of course, using the internet, my friend. Alright? And he also quoted it, he said, in the next few years, the health and wellness industry will become a $1 trillion business. Have you heard this? In the next few years, the health and wellness industry will become a $1 trillion business. And the people who are going to be rich are not the manufacturer, but the people who move the product. That means you and me move the product. Is that exciting? Okay, this is predicting trend, my friend. Okay? Change happens in an instant. It is the decision to change that takes a long, long time. These are powerful statements. Is that true enough? You want to change? It is the decision that takes a long time. You want to stop smoking? You can stop today. It is a decision away. That's all. Correct, enough? Alright? If you keep doing the same thing, you only get the same result. Correct? If you want to change, you got to do things differently. Yeah? If you do traditional way of doing things, you will still have the same result. You got to do things different now. It's very competitive now, today, yes? Okay. Lastly, the future does not equal the past. This is important. I know a lot of people who do MLM, they fail many times before, yes or no? A lot of people fail. But does it mean the future is equal to the past? No, the future is different, yeah? The future is totally different. If you rely on the past, you look back at the past, you always have the past, my friend. You will always fail. The future is something different. Okay? So you can make your future from today onward. It's up to you. Okay? So you may fail many times. It doesn't mean that you're going to fail again. Alright? Now one thing I learned from somebody many years ago, he said, if you're angry with a mosquito, don't burn the mosquito net. The mosquito net is to protect you. You're angry with a mosquito, kill the mosquito. You see, a lot of people, they are frustrated with the company. Are you with me or not? The company play them out or what? And they blame the MLM industry. Burn the mosquito net. Is that clear? Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about that, alright? The industry is a fantastic industry. It's just that, you know, you got to kill the wrong mosquito. Alright. Alright, the second thing. Choosing the right company. You say it's important? This is important, choosing the right company. A lot of people, they join MLM, they join a company just because their good friends say, this is good, come, can make plenty of money. He says, where's the form? Let's sign. And after that, their friends say, this is not so good. This one is even better still. Are you with me or not? Okay? So you got to choose the right company. Important. Number one, is it a pyramid scheme or not? The first thing you must decide, you want to choose the right company, is it a pyramid system? Okay? Let's have a look at what is a pyramid system. When people who are not, who do not understand MLM, when they talk about MLM, they say it's a pyramid. True or not? You know why? Because it is shaped like a pyramid. True or not? One, then become two or whatever, then become broader and broader at the bottom. Alright, so they say it's a pyramid. Let me share with you. All organization structure is shaped like a pyramid. You agree or not? A country is the same thing. You got the PM on top, then more, corporation is the same thing. Yeah, you got the CEO, you got the, vice president, and all these things, and top management, middle management, lower management, broader and broader. It's all shaped like a pyramid, what? Organization structure. But are they pyramid? They're not pyramid, basically. It's just the shape, alright? Whether it's a pyramid or not, depending on what is the system that is being implemented. Okay, let's have a look at some of the things. Number one, no legitimate product or services. This is the first thing that makes a system a pyramid. Anyone that is present makes that system a pyramid. No legitimate product or services. I'm an accountant by profession. When you pay your staff salary, when you pay commission to your salespeople, where does this money come from? It comes from profit, yeah? Yes or no? And profit comes from sales, yes or no? Sales of product or services. When there is no selling, is there profit or not? So there's no profit when the money coming to pay commission to the distributor or to the member. It's just like collecting and paying. Are you with me? Okay, so this is what happens. So the pyramid at the end of the day will collapse. After it goes bigger and bigger, the base, then it will collapse. Alright? when we talk about legitimate product and services, basically, some are virtual products, but they are still legitimate product. Are you with me? It doesn't mean physical product like soap powder, It can be a virtual product, all right? Yes or no? You send your children to school, education, to a tuition, let's say, all right? Is there anything you see physical? Nothing, correct? But it is still a service, correct? I'm in the internet business. When you talk about hosting of your website, is it physical or not? There's no. It's a service, yeah? So basically, it is product as well. But what I'm talking about legitimate product is that it must be fairly priced as well. It's not a one-off thing, I don't want to mention name of company, but if previously there was a company that sell diamond ring, alright, you buy a diamond ring for 2,000 over ringgit, yeah? Is that overpriced or not? Overpriced, because when you buy that diamond ring for 2,000 over, the upline, the person who sponsor you will earn a few $100 already, yes or no? Yes? And basically, do you keep selling diamond ring or not? It's only that one-off thing. It's disguised like a sale, but it's not a sale. True or not? Do you understand what I'm talking about? When you talk about product, that means there must be continuous legitimate product. Are you with me? Not a one-off thing that's overpriced, okay? The second thing is this, headhunting. Headhunting simply means this. If 2,000, I go, I sponsor her 2,000, I put 500 in my pocket, I'm not interested in helping her, I go to the next person, headhunting, are you with? Sponsor again, 2,000, put 500 in my pocket and go to the next, That's headhunting. There's no product, nothing. The company pays you for recruitment. Yes? Have you come across companies like that? Recruitment of people, that's all. No legitimate product. There's no movement of product. That's what we call headhunting. The third thing is inventory loading. Now, in many countries, inventory loading is illegal. It's wrong. Alright? In a network marketing environment, the company should not encourage you to buy stock. Yeah? I mean, we are not in a conventional business. When you do a conventional business, then you might buy stock 100,000, 200,000, But in a network marketing environment, you should use the prosumer concept. Buy for your own use, maybe sell a little bit, yes or no? So, if the company or the organization asks you buy 50,000, 100,000 of stock, that's inventory loading, my friend. So, when inventory loading happens, what happens is that network marketing have a bad image, yeah? Because when people buy, it's easy to buy, but is it easy to sell? Buying is not a problem. Some people buy because they want the pin, they want the percentage, but if you don't sell, what's the problem? Easy to buy, but not easy to sell. Alright, so if you buy too much, there's all this inventory loading. In most companies, legitimate companies, they don't encourage you to buy. It is the people, the leader involved that they ask you to buy so much, yes or no? Then it becomes inventory loading, okay? Overtaking is another thing. You see, in a legitimate network marketing company, even if you join today, the people who join earlier than you, you can overtake them in terms of rank, you can overtake them in terms of income. Are you with me? So you have a chance to overtake people who are earlier than you, your upline and so on. Alright, but of course you're always within the organization, no doubt. Yeah? But in terms of level, in terms of rank, and in terms of income, you can overtake the people who joined earlier than you. Then it is a legitimate network marketing. Can you see that? So if any one of these are present, then it is questionable whether it is a legitimate network marketing company or not. Alright? So you got to be smart. Okay? Don't just listen to people. And then you go in, at the end of the day, you get hurt. Okay? You got to also look at the company track record. Growth in terms of sale, profitability, and liquidity as well. Alright? How is the company doing? What's the track record like? Management team, who are the management team? Are they people who are of integrity and so on? This is my opinion only, right? I don't know about you, but for me, I would choose a company that have got a good management team that are experienced in network marketing. Is that important or not? I want the management team to have experience, they know how we feel, how hard it is to work. Are you with me? I don't want somebody who's a millionaire who come out and then just start a network marketing company. Get somebody to do a marketing plan, source for product, and start a company. I want people who are experienced, who have gone through it, then you start the company with good product. Alright? There are two things, two ways you can start an MLM company. The first and the easiest way, if I come around, I got a lot of money, I ask somebody to draw out a plan, you know. Wow, fantastic compensation plan. After that, I source for product and put inside the plan. Yes or no? That's one way. But the best way that I think is this is my opinion, right? A company that got very good, unique product. They sit down there, they think, how do I market this? Then they think, that's the MLM system to market this. Are you with me or not? They come up with a product first, not come up with a plan and look for product. Can you see the difference or not? Alright? Got to be smart, huh? Do they have physical offices or not? It's easy. They say I got 100 offices, but is it physical offices? Virtual offices, anybody can have a website, that's it. Correct? And the website can close down anytime, nobody cares, nobody knows. Physical office, you know what? A lot of companies don't like to have physical office. Because when they have a physical office, they've got to follow the requirements of the country, yes or no? If they don't follow, then the authority can go in and raid them and give them problem. Alright? So, whether they have physical offices or not, important. There are others in terms of support and so on, right? Now let's move on. Let's look at the product. Now we are still talking about product here, right? Trend. This is important. Now a product can be any product, but I believe that it must follow trend. It must follow a trend. What is the trend today? My opinion, the trend today is health and wellness. Yes or no? Health and wellness. Trend. You know why health and wellness? Because today we're talking about 1/3 of the world population are baby boomers. You know, baby boomers, those born in the year 1946 to 1964. All right, 1/3 of the world population consists of these baby boomers. You know, wherever these baby boomers go throughout history, they create a trend. In the 1950s, these baby boomers were still baby. Yeah, what was the trend? Baby food exploded. You know, baby food. Yeah. And later on, they became teenagers, you know. In the 1960s, all the fast food boom. Not only fast food, all the Beatles and so on boom. Yes or no? Later on in the 1970s, they want to settle down already. What boom? Housing boom. I'm not saying today you cannot do housing, but during that time, wow, that was the trend. Yes or no? Now today, these baby boomers, how old are they? Every 18 seconds, somebody turns 54-year-old, you know. What do they need? Most of them are sick. Yeah? And the ladies want to look prettier, younger. True or not? Yes. So that is trend, feel their need. So this is one of the trend, alright? I'm sharing with you. Alright? Important. Uniqueness is also important. Now, if a company is selling a good product, let's say I'm talking about, let's say a vitamin product, fantastic product, you know, one of the best in the market. Is it unique? No, not unique. Because another direct selling company also can sell vitamin. Yeah? The pharmacy also can sell. You go to the supermarket, also they sell or not? Sell. No matter how good, it's very competitive because it is not unique. So you must have a product that is unique, that nobody else in the world can have. Are you with me or not? If it's just another product that somebody else have as well, it's very competitive, you know. Alright, I don't know how many of you read the book called the Blue Ocean Strategy. I just came across the book and read the book. You know? Whereby competition is irrelevant. You know, they don't care about competitor because there's no competitor. Are you with me or not? Important, alright? Uniqueness. Effectiveness as well. I don't care how much the company spend on research or what. When people use the product, there must be result. No result. So what? People don't buy. That's why in most network marketing company, you have trouble to have repeat sale, you know. Your friend buy from you out of obligation, okay, I buy from you. After that, they don't order anymore. Why? Not effective, what? True or not? So you spend so much time to talk to somebody, at the end of the day, that's the only sale. Do you realize that in marketing, the first sale is the most expensive. It costs you the most to have the first sale. But from that customer, you will have a lifetime value, you know, because that customer will buy and buy again. So if you work so hard to get a customer, and that's the end of the order, what a waste of time. True or not? Because that customer can generate volume for you in the future if it's a good product, effective product. Are you with me? That's marketing. You said, I do internet marketing, and let me tell you, when you sell something, 38% will buy from you again. No, regardless of what product, because they are loyal to that brand. Are you with me or not? Okay? Effectiveness. Sells to the world. The product must sell to the world. What does this mean? I give you an example. Let's say skincare product. Skincare product does not sell to the world. It sells to a certain category of people, yes or no? Maybe to ladies and of certain age. Yeah? Ladies, 90-year-old, I don't think they use skincare. Got enough? No. Baby also don't use. So it doesn't sell to the world. When you say sell to the world, that means it must sell to everybody from 0 to 110-year-old, probably also to animals, my friend. Yes or no? Must sell to the world. Okay? And it must be consumable. This is important. Okay? Repeat, yeah? They buy, they use, they buy again. Yeah? If you are selling, let's say, a diamond ring, is it consumable or not? They buy one time, are they going to buy and eat again next time? No. Alright, so again I said, you take so much time to talk to them, they become a customer. What a waste, if they don't become a lifetime customer. Are you with me? You spend so much time to convince the person, and he buy one time and there's no more, then you go look for another person. Well, it's very tiring, my friend. Yes or no? Are you getting the point? The picture here, right? And of course, most companies will guarantee the product. If you don't guarantee your product, then you have a problem. People don't have faith. I do internet marketing, I teach people, even on your website, you got to guarantee your product. People don't know who you are. They are scared to commit. But if you guarantee, at least they can get the commitment from you, right? Compensation plan is another thing you got to look at. Is it legal and approved? Different countries will have different regulation. The first thing is the compensation plan of the company approved here or not? Yes or no? When I say approved, it's properly licensed and go through the proper authority. One more thing I want to point out is that certain companies, I'm not naming names or what, they might submit a plan just to get approval. After that, the plan is different. Are you with me now? So that is a risk that you are taking. When you get involved and suddenly something complain in the future, what happens? Better from day one, it has to be legitimate. Are you with me or not? Okay? Takes care of grassroots distributor, important. The plan must take care of the lower people. Most of you all here, I'm sure, are new people, isn't it? You see, why do we stay in network marketing? Because we can earn money, isn't it? We are motivated by money. But if you cannot earn money, how long will you stay, man? I don't think you stay for long, You are motivated by money. You see, the old marketing plan, it takes care of the top people. Seriously. So when the new people come, the new people see the top leaders having big cars, beautiful houses, they have big dreams as well. They say, wow, I think I can make it. They spend money, they invest in money, they take some time to invest. After that, they earn so little, they can't even survive. What would they do? Most of them give up, isn't it? So that's why a lot of old plan, the attrition rate or the dropout rate is very high. As high as 75%, 80% people drop out. Just imagine if you have that condition, situation, the top leader, you think they are tired or not? I give you the scenario, you have a pail of water, you keep on pouring water and the bottom got holes. Is it tiring or not? You never fill up, because every time you drop out. So, what you need to find is a plan that pays the grassroots people well. So the new people earn money, will they stay or not? They stay, it's important, yeah? It is important that we take care of the grassroots people. When they come in, they work a little bit, they have to work, of course, not to say come in do nothing, but they work, they earn money, they can survive, they can pay for the petrol bill, they cover the cost of the product that they use, they will stay on. So compensation plan must take care of the grassroots. Alright? I don't know, you look at your own compensation plan. It must be global and seamless. You do this business just to do in Malaysia or worldwide? Worldwide, yeah? So if you want to do worldwide, you got to choose a company that have a plan that is seamless. Not only global, but seamless. What's the difference? Global simply means this, if the company opens in Thailand, you can go there and do. Alright? But you got to sign up again and go through all the procedure, That is global, but not seamless. Seamless means, when you join a company, they give you one ID. With that one ID, you can do the whole world. That means all the volume comes back to that ID in Malaysia. Are you with me? That's seamless. Can you see the difference or not? Global, I can go, I sign up again, do that. Go another country, sign up, do again. Well, it's very tiring. Very seamless. One ID, throughout the world. You see, a lot of old companies, they cannot be seamless because that time I don't have internet. don't have all the system, yes? But today, most of the new companies, they can do that because of technology. Okay? High commission, is it important or not? The product may be good, but they don't pay you well, so no point. Then the commission rate must be high. But, of course, you cannot compromise the profitability of the company as well. The company got to survive, isn't it? If they pay you too well also, I am worried, you know. Yes, I know. Because I know some distributors, they're so proud, you know, my company pay 104%. I say, 104%? Please, I'm an accountant, you know, please. How you survive? Are you with me? Got to be reasonable, right? Okay. First mover advantage. First mover advantage. Is it important or not? I'm not saying this is necessary, but if you can have a first mover advantage, it is better. You know why? Because you are in front of the race, you know, rather than behind. So when a company that is new, is strong and so on, you can join in at the pioneer stage. Is that better or not? Of course, it is better. Rather than going into a company today that has been around for 30 years already, you know. Are you with me? You throw a stone, you hit a distributor, like they say, you know. Yeah? Although they claim that they are stable, no doubt. Their stability is there because they have proven themselves. But you as a business person, you go in, you know, the first mover advantage is not there anymore. Are you with me or not? It's important, alright? So I'm sharing with you from my experience, alright? Now, the third thing is choosing the right team. Choosing the right company is not good enough, you know. You got to choose the right team. How many of you have heard people say, you know, when you want to sponsor your friend, they say, oh, I think I'll join my sister lah. My sister's a distributor, right? Hey, please lah, you are doing this business seriously or just for fun to please somebody? Most people, they do it to please somebody, isn't it? I don't know about you, I'm a business person. If I want to do a business, I want to do a joint venture, I must pick a business partner that we can work together. True or not? Not somebody who just want to try out, test the water, whether it works or not. No, you want to do this for long term. It is a serious business. Look for a team that is serious as well. Yes or no? That can support. Important. So choosing the right team is very important. A lot of people, they choose the wrong team. They join. After 1 week, the upline say, I think this one not so good lah. This is another better company. Are you with me? Or you ask for help. I say, hey, please lah, don't disturb me. I'm busy now. Because the success also depends on the support that the upline team can give you. Alright? So look at that, you know, teamwork, you know, the dog and the cat, you know, they work as a team. Okay, what to look for? Number one, is the team committed or not? Important. Whether the team is committed or not in this business. If the team is not committed, then you are in the wrong ship, my friend. If they are not committed, how can they help you become successful? So you got to make the right choice. Alright, do they have support system to help you to be successful? Do they have a system to support you to become successful? Do they have tools and resources or not? Hey, to become successful, you need to have tools and resources, isn't it? In terms of PowerPoint presentation, in terms of website, in terms of brochures, you know, CD, you know, they have to have tools and resources for you. If they don't have, then you got to think, are they serious or not? Yeah? If the company don't have, then the team should do. True or not? Most companies won't have all those things, you know? So the team that you are with should support you with all those materials. This is important. Is the team ethical and professional or not? Are you with me? We want to join a team that does business ethically and professionally. Later on, I will show you, you know. You are just like a photocopy machine. So your team is like a photocopy machine, big photocopy machine. If that photocopy machine is good, clear, all the print come out is what? Very clear, isn't it? But if that photocopy machine all lines everywhere, do all wrong concept, wrong, you know, all the print out come out. Are you with me? Monkey see, monkey do, you know. So they will train you all these things, and at the end of the day, you will come out with all this type of people as well. Okay, so make sure that ethics and professionalism is there in the business. Vision. Do your company have vision? Do they have a mission statement and so on? Do they just work haphazardly, you know? So if you work haphazardly, those are the old ways of doing things. Okay? Okay, number 4. System and duplication. This is important. Besides the support of your team and so on, you must have system and duplication. If there is no system, there's no duplication, then you will not become successful. Think about, when you talk about system, alright, again, just now I talked about a photocopy machine. It's just a system, right? And the system must be a good system. Alright, when you think about system, think about franchising like KFC. Right? If KFC big enough, it's big. If McDonald's big, it's big because they have a system. If they don't have a system, they cannot grow big. Is the nasi lemak big enough? But the roadside, they cannot grow big. You know why? Because they don't have a system. You need a system if you want to grow big, my friend. Are you with me or not? System. Alright? Now, basically, the system must be the same. Same thing. Huh? The system, wherever it is implemented, must be the same. Let's take a simple example. If you are MLM, maybe you have a presentation file, isn't it? Alright? That is a system, eh? Simple system. The presentation file must be the same. Let's say you got 50 pages, eh? All the 50 pages, 1 and to 50 must be in order. Is that true or not? Same. You cannot have somebody got 25 pages, somebody got 30 pages, somebody got 90 pages inside. Then there's no proper system. Are you with me? System is important because if you do the presentation for your downline saw the presentation, wow, like that. Then go to another person, your upline, show the same thing. Is that good enough? Huh? I remember when I first started MLM, I didn't understand all this. I had a sponsoring file that is this thick. My wife got another sponsoring file thicker than me. So she spoke to her prospect different, I spoke to my prospect different. At the end of the day, they get confused, you know. The system must be the same. Alright? Are you with me? The second thing about system is that it must be simple. The system must be simple that even a housewife can follow. Are you with me or not? If it's complicated, only doctors or professional people can do, especially in the health and wellness. You know, wow, they talk about doctor, this lah, technical term, all. Hey, please, how to duplicate? A housewife cannot do it. Is that true or not? You want to build a big organization, it must be simple that even a housewife can follow. And the best thing, let me tell you, the best advice I can give you is that tell a story. That's all. Tell a story. Is it easy to tell a story? A housewife also can tell a story about the product, about the testimonial, about the success. True or not? Storytelling is very important. In fact, network marketing is telling your story. How many stories do you tell? It's up to you. The more stories you tell, the more successful you become. Are you with me about system here? You must have a proper system. Think about franchising. Let's talk about McDonald's here. Is McDonald's the same everywhere? If I go to here, KL, I go to McDonald's, does it look the same when I go to Subang? Is it the same? Yes. If it's not the same, there is a problem. McDonald's has different logo, different color, different renovation work. Cannot what? If you go to McDonald's, you realize that when you walk in McDonald's, the French fry is always on which side? Is it on the left side? No? System. Even the French fry, McDonald's French fry very good, crispy. It's all the same because they have a franchise for that. What to do? When you have a proper system, you don't need to have a cook to cook. True or not? Talk about Kentucky chicken. You need get a student to go in, can he cook or not? Can what? Everything has been systemized, you know. Alright, the chicken has been cut to this, the flour has been mixed, just put only, the oil, how many degree, how many minutes to put, all already systemized. True or not? Yeah, but the problem sometimes with us network marketer is we have a little bit of experience already, we become a cook, you know. When you become a cook, when the system comes in, you don't listen to the system. Why? I want to put more salt. Why temperature so not hot enough? Let's put hotter. Are you with me? So if you want to be successful, you know, follow a proper system. Okay? Are you with me here? System is important, alright? Even a website is a system, you know. I'll talk about website afterwards. Okay? Now, the fifth one is, you are in network marketing now, isn't it? You got to tell the world, not tell your brother and sister only, But let me tell you, some people, especially the men, I don't know, because of ego, I was one of them as well last time. When people ask me, are you doing MLM? No, not me. My wife do. Go on. Don't laugh. Most of you are like that. I was like that before. Hey, because why? You don't understand network marketing, you feel shy, you know, huh? To tell people you're MLM. So you want to be successful? Tell the world. Tell the world. Are you with me? Anybody you meet, I'm in MLM. So at least they know that you're doing that company. When they need something, will they look for you? You're going to advertise yourself. You cannot hide, you know. I don't want people to know, man. Shy. Then forget about doing. The people who are rich, they are the best promoter. They promote themselves, they promote their product. So if you are, you dare not even promote yourself and your product, then it's difficult, okay? You got to tell the world. So when you tell the world, there are two ways here. Number one, telling the world is offline. Offline, you know? Word of mouth. Tell your friend, tell your relative, you know? Advertising in a newspaper, in a magazine. Are you with me, you know? Offline? Like here it's offline as well. We are doing offline. Or online. This is the part that most people do not know what to do. Yes or no? This part maybe you are expert, you know. But this part most people do not know how to do it. Okay? Now before I go on to the next thing, let me tell you two things that most of us do today will not make you successful. You want to hear? Okay, this is what we call the system solution factor. You know, in order to become successful, you must follow the system solution factor. Alright, if you go against the system solution factor, you will not become successful. And one of the things against the system solution factor is this. When I was doing the old MLM company I was with last time, I carry a bag, go out, take out all the product, go to knock at the door and then take out two demo one by one. It's good training, no doubt, yeah? But it goes against the system solution factor. You know what? When I go to a lawyer house, the joker or a businessman, he said, "Oh, you expect me to do that?" Are you with me or not? Your mind get close today. True or not? Yes. You may be a leader, you can do that. But a lot of people cannot. They go, wow, so tough, got to go midnight, knock at people's door, take out the demo like that, you know? Yes or not? That goes against the system solution factor. You must make it so easy that people say, wow, I can also do that. Make sense or not? I won't tell you what other way, but you got to devise something that make it so easy. Wow, I can also do what? If he can do what I can do. If the housewife, if the maid can do what I can do. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is this, that goes against the system solution factor. Your outline probably tell you, okay, now the first thing you need to do, take out a piece of paper, write down the name of people that you know. Prospect list, name list, yes or no? Wow, 200 names. Wow, sometimes you cut your head to come at 200 names, no? Come on, more. Okay, let's say you got 200 names there. You make a list of 200 names, alright? Then he said, call these 200 people. Yes or no? There are two problems here. You know, what's the first problem? The first problem is this, you know. Those 200 people that you write down, these are the people you know. Is that true or not? And you realize that in network marketing, I hope you realize by now, the people whom you know are the most difficult people to convince. Yes or no? They laugh at you. You do first lah. Hey, is that true or not? Okay, that's the first problem. The second problem is that after these 200 names, you run out of name already. You know how to do anymore? Cannot do already. You run out of name after some time. Yes or no? Unless you are expert, every day go out to the coffee shop, look for people every day. But then again, people say, wow, like that's so difficult to do. Yes? I will teach you a way today. Rather than look for 200 people, why not look for the millions of people outside that you do not know? How do you like that? Is that a bigger market outside there? Yeah. Coming back the 200 names just now. If you don't believe me, you take these 200 names and go and see a bank manager tomorrow and say, oh, I want to start a business, these are my prospects. You think a bank manager give you the loan or not? These are all the prospects, this is a business. Make sense or not? You want to do a business, don't focus on the 200. I'm not saying don't, you can. But why restrict to 200 when you got millions outside there that you do not know? How do you like that? And the only way to do that is to use a salesman that don't sleep at all. And this salesman never sleep, never get paid, and this salesman never argue with you. Most don't argue with you, you know. Some doesn't argue, don't give a headache. And who's the best salesman? Your website, my friend. Alright? Are we getting somewhere? Alright?